In the biological world, there are two main categories, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes include your bacteria, your archaebacteria, and eukaryotes will be everything else, and we'll cover that in a different video. It's going to focus on prokaryotes. And so these are going to be your bacteria. They are single cellular. They contain cytoplasm, ribosomes, a cell wall, and a cell membrane. They also contain DNA, but they don't have a nucleus. So their DNA is circular, and they do also have plasmids. Prokaryotes come in different shapes. So you have circular prokaryotes, circular bacteria, and this is going to be your coccus or cocci. You also have rod-shaped bacteria. So this would be your streptococcus, your rod-shaped bacteria. This is more like your bacillus or bacilli. That would be plural. And an example of that would be anthrax. And then we have spirillum. And those are more of the cork shape, corkscrew shape, or spiral shape. You do have good bacteria such as yogurt, probiotics, bacteria that fix nitrogen in the nitrogen cycle. And then you have bad bacteria. So those would be your pathogens that cause strep throat. They also cause rheumatic fever. So anything that's going to be making you sick, tooth decay, and impetigo. So all those different things, those are going to be your bad bacteria. And we use antibiotics in order to fight the bacteria. Now, the great thing about antibiotics is that it will target the bacteria and kill it. But it can't distinguish, if you have a broad spectrum antibiotic, it can't distinguish between the good bacteria, like your microbial gut bacteria, and the bad bacteria. To get more specific antibiotics to target specific bacteria, you need to know the classification of that bacteria, and that is when you look into a gram stain, and we'll do a different video on gram stain. There are other types of bacteria, so you have your good, your bad, and then you have these extremophiles. And those are the bacteria that live in extreme environments, such as hot springs in the Arctic. So they can live in very hot temperatures, very cold temperatures, very acidic environments. So let's say there's the bacteria in your stomach. You can have bacteria growing there, which can give you stomach ulcers, right? So there are many different types of that. You also have two main classifications of bacteria based on what they eat or how they make their food, right? You have your heterotrophs. I'm just going to erase this here. So you have your heterotrophs, which are bacteria that get their food from other organisms. This would include your decomposers, as well as some of those good and bad bacteria. So you have your heterotrophs, and then you have your autotrophs. And your autotrophs are those that contain chlorophyll and that they can actually make their own food from the sun.